Hello students, today I'll be starting with question number 3 of exercise 3.1. Now question number 3 says, what is the sum of the measure of the angles of a convex quadrilateral? Now quadrilateral means having 4 sides. So here we will have to just find the measure of the convex quadrilateral. Now as we know that the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. This we have done in the introduction video, right? Now let us draw the convex quadrilateral. Suppose the figure looks like this. Okay, here let's name it as A, B, C, D. Now here we can see that all the vertices are in the exterior portion and the angles of a quadrilaterals of a convex quadrilateral is less than 180 degree. And if you draw the diagonals here, diagonals will be formed in the interior of the portion. Okay, so this is convex quadrilateral. For this, we will just divide the quadrilateral into two halves. Okay. Now see, this is in the shape of a triangle. So we will just find the sum of angles of a triangle at first, of triangle ABD. So here suppose this is angle 1, 2 and 3. So what will be the sum of angles of triangle ABD? It's angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 will be 180 degree. This is angle sum property of a triangle, right? So that means the sum of angles of this triangle is 180 degree. Similarly, we will find the sum of measure of the angles of triangle BCD or BDC. So this is from triangle ABD. Now we will find the sum of measure of triangle BDC. So for this, let us take angle 4, 5 and 6. So angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 is also 180 degree because this is the angle sum property of a triangle. So that means here in this portion we have got the sum of angle is 180 degree, and in this portion means in this triangle ABD the sum of angle is 180 degree. So if you find the sum of these two, then what would you 180 degree plus 180 degree will be 360 degree. So what we have observed that sum of angles of convex quadrilateral is 360 degree. So we'll write, question was, what is the sum of the measure of the angles of a convex quadrilateral? So how did we get this? At first we just divided the quadrilateral into two halves. Now each part is in the shape of a triangle, and we know that the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So from the triangle ABD we have got 180 degree, and from the triangle BDC we have got 180 degree. Now if you find the sum of this, then you will get the 360 degree, and this is the sum of the measure of the quadrilateral ABCD. So here we'll write the sum of measure of the angles of a convex quadrilateral is 360 degree. Okay, now coming to second part. Now in the second part we have, will this property hold if the quadrilateral is not convex? That means like here in case of convex quadrilateral we have got the sum of angle is 360 degree. Whatever be the quadrilateral, the sum of angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So here we have proved that the sum of angles of the convex quadrilateral is 360 degree. Now let us check with the concave quadrilateral. Okay, so let us draw the figure. Suppose this is the shape of a concave quadrilateral, in which we can see that these are the vertices, one vertices, this suppose A, B, C, D, in which we can see that vertex C is going towards inside. So that means one vertex is like in case of concave polygon, one vertex will be in interior portion. Okay, and see here, this angle is greater than 180 degree, that means this is reflex angle, and diagonal is formed in the exterior portion, so that means this is concave quadrilateral. Okay, now we will just check whether the sum of angles of a concave quadrilateral is 360 degree or not. Okay, for this we will divide the concave quadrilateral into two halves. Now each part has become a triangle. Now let us find the sum of angles of this triangle. Okay, say this is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. So from triangle ABC, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equals to 180 degree. This is angles by angles sum property. Okay, now we will have to find the sum of angles of the triangle ACD. Okay, for this let's take angle 4, 5 and 6. Now angle 4 from triangle ACD, from this triangle we will find that what is the sum of angles. So here angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 again make 180 degree as by angle sum property. So from triangle ABC we have got 180 degree, and from triangle ACD we have got 180 degree. So if you find the sum of this to get the measure of the concave quadrilateral, measure the sum of the concave quadrilateral, then we would get 360 degree again, because 180 degree plus 180 degree is 360 degree. So what we have observed that whether this is concave quadrilateral or convex quadrilateral, the sum of the measure of the angle is always 360 degree. Okay, so here, will this property hold if the quadrilateral is not convex? Yes. This property also holds for a concave polygon, concave quadrilateral. Okay, so this was all about question number 3. Now coming to next question. Now question number 4 says, examine the table. Each figure is divided into triangles and the sum of the angles deduced from that. Here figure is given. Okay, in the first figure we have triangle. So here we know that the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So that's why angle sum property of a triangle is 180 degree. So that's why 180 degree is given here. Now coming to second figure. See, this is quadrilateral because it is having 4 sides. Now here this is the diagonal. Here diagonal is drawn to divide the quadrilateral into 2 triangles. Okay, now here if one triangle is 180 degree, then 2 triangle will be 2 into 180 degree. Now how we have got this 2? See here, in this figure we have 4 sides. So 4 is the number of side, minus 2 is 180 degree. So 4 minus 2 is 2 into 180 degree. Okay, similarly In the next figure, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is pentagon. So and here these are the diagonals. So here diagonal is drawn to divide the pentagon into 3 triangles. Okay, now each triangle is 180 degree. So 3 triangles will be 3 into 180 degree, right? Now how we have got this 3? How many sides we have in the pentagon? We have 5 sides. So 5, 2 should be deducted from 5 to get these 3, okay, into 180 degree. Now coming to the last figure, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6-sided polygon. So what do we call it? It's a hexagon, right? Now here this is the diagonals. So here diagonal is drawn to divide the hexagon into 4 triangles. Okay. So here each triangle is 180 degrees. So 4 into 180 degree is the sum of measure of this quadrilateral. Now how we have got this 4? See, count the number of sides. It has 6 sides. So 6 minus 2 into 180 degree. So 6 minus 2 is 4. So like to get the sum of the measure of the angles, whatever be the polygon, if it is having 12 side, 13 side, whatever be the number of side, you just count the number of side and then deduct 2 from the number of side into 180 degree, okay, to get the sum of the measure of any polygon. See in this case 4 minus 2 is 180 degree. So here the sides are 4. So 2 should be subtracted from the number of sides and then this should be multiplied by 180 degree to get the sum of measure of the quadrilateral. Okay. Similarly, for a pentagon, what we have done? We have just counted the number of sides. So it's 5. So 2 should be subtracted from 5, which is the number of sides, into 180 degree to get the sum of the angles of the pentagon. To get the sum of the angles of hexagon, we just counted the number of sides, which is 6. Now again 2 should be subtracted from 6 and then this should be multiplied by 180 degree to get the sum of angles of a hexagon. Okay. So this is the angle sum property of a polygon. Now we will have to find what can you say about the angle sum of a convex polygon with number of sides 7, 8, 10 and n. So here number of side is given. We will have to find the angle sum of a convex polygon with sides 7, 8, 10, 9. Okay. Now from the upper part we have concluded that to get the angle sum we will just count the number of side and 2 should be subtracted from the number of side and into 180 degrees. So the formula will be 2 should be subtracted from the number of side and this will be multiplied by 180 degree. Okay. Okay. So in the first part we have 7. 7 is the number of side and we have to find the sum of angles of this polygon. Okay. If the number of sides are 7. So in place of side we will put 7. So 7 minus 2 into 180 degree. So 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 into 180 degree. So 5 zeros are 0, 5 8s are 40, 0 4 carry, 5 1s are 5, 6 7 8 9. So the sum of the angle of a polygon with 7 sides is 900 degree. Okay, now coming to B part. In the B part we have number of sides 8. So it's 8 minus 2. So 2 should be subtracted from the number of sides into 180 degree. Okay, now 8 minus 2 is 6. So 6 into 180 degree. So 6 zeros are 0, 6 8s are 48, 8 4 carry, 6 1s are 6, 7 8 9 10. So it's 1080 degree if the number of sides are 8. Okay. Now coming to C part. If the number of sides are 10, then what will be the sum of angles? Okay. So again 2 should be subtracted from the number of side, which is 10 here, and this will be multiplied by 180 degree. So 10 minus 2 is 8 into 180 degree. So 8 zeros are 0, 8 eights are 64, 4 6 carry, 8 ones are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 1440 degree if the number of sides are 10. Now in the D part we have number of sides are n. Okay, so if the number of sides are n, then what will be the sum of angles with n sides? N minus 2 into 180 degree, because n is the number of side and 2 should be subtracted from the number of side, and this will be multiplied by 180 degree to get the sum of angles of the polygon, of any polygon. Okay, so this was all about question number 4. Thank you, students.